Would it bother you if someone said that you were trailer trash?
No, I mean, that's just people that are jealous. Anyone that would say something, call me trailer trash, is somebody that's jealous because they don't understand what's going on in the park and they would like to fit in here, but they can't.
He's dressed today for the interview, and talked him into wearing his Sunday best. You're missing a button there, boy.
Who are these guys?
This is my right-hand man, partner in crime, Robin and Batman. You gassed this up yesterday?
Yeah, I put $50 in it.
The gas gauge reads empty. Save me.
I'd say that a lot of people don't really truly understand the role of assistant trailer park supervisor then. Mr. Leahy wouldn't be the man that he is without his reliable assistant, myself, and I do a lot of things that Mr. Leahy, he doesn't have time for.
Go to hell, Randy. Officer, I've got a drinking problem, and Ricky, he's got a dope problem. Them two, they've got mental problems. We're all a little bit up here, but we'd never hurt anybody.
White trash is just misunderstood everyday people who are just trying to get along. There's no such thing as white trash. You're white trash for asking.
I was living under a trailer, and I was living under a trailer, so we became friends, and then started hanging out with Ricky.
We're kind of like brothers, I guess, almost like family. We do anything for each other, and
we're not trash.
No.
I mean, you know, if we want to live in a house, we'd live in a house. If we want to live in an apartment, we'd live in an apartment. So, I mean, what's the big deal? It's awesome living in a park. I mean, you've got a nice backyard, front yard. You know, you can cook some steaks on the barbecue, have a few drinks on the deck. So I don't know what this whole trash is.
Look, you're hitting the guy from the TV. I don't think I'm the smartest, but I mean, sometimes with Ricky, his brain doesn't work like it should, and sometimes he's on dope and he makes bad decisions, and I'm there usually not on dope, and I can just point things out to him. Whereas my brain says, oh, that's not a good idea, but Ricky's will be like, you can just hear it shorten out, and he's thinking, oh, that's a great idea, I'm gonna do that.
That pisses me off. Like, who's calling us trailer trash? It's all these people living in these fancy houses that are all stressed out about stuff. I mean, we live in a park. We don't need anything to make us happy. A little bit of dope, some booze, and, you know, a hot dog or two, and we're happy.
The ball hoop I built, I chopped up a cart that I was working on. The wheels were gone on it. There was no way to salvage her, so I turned her into good basketball net. This is where I live in here. It's all decked out with everything you need. Satellite TV, beds, indoor plumbing. I got a skylight put in this year. A little extra money I made. I do all my stuff in there. This is worth.
I guess I always have a drink on me. It all started back when I was about 5 or 6. Ricky and I raided Ray, that's his dad, his liquor cabinet, and I don't know, at a young age I acquired a taste for rum. And, you know, I'm not an alcoholic or anything. I just like having a few drinks a day, and
A few. It's usually a lot more than that.
How would you define life in a trailer park?
Well, I would define life in a trailer park as, well, the best way to live, actually, because you have all your friends and people you know living right there in a row. And Julian, I live right in Julian's shed. Well, it's my shed now, but it's behind his trailer, and they're all right there. It's not like living, you know, in the city where you don't know who in the lives beside you or any of that.
Handguns going off, and Ricky swearing his head off, and the language, you know, I think it becomes a bit of a problem.
Well, it's a close-knit community. People in trailer parks, I mean, I have an aunt who lives on the 15th floor in an apartment in Toronto. She doesn't even know who lives across the hall. The door is parallel to hers in the hallway. She'd never met them. They've been there as long as she's been there, 20 years.
It's kind of like camping in a way, and everyone's just kind of friends with each other, and everybody helps each other out. It's a really good spot to live. You know, we don't steal from trailer parks. It's one of the rules we have. Normally, if we're going to steal anything or whatever, we do it outside the park.
This is our park. This is where we live. I don't think it's any different than living anywhere else, you know? It's just our home.
Are people that have no morals, totally amoral. That's what white trash is, and it can't be found in this park.
Look, you're hitting the guard from the TV.